Cooperative education is a partnership between the school and community where students apply their learning from school through an internship in a real-world work environment. Co-op students learn about and prepare for success in the workplace by spending the majority of their time actually working with an employer to explore a career of interest. Co-op is appropriate for students in every post-secondary pathway: apprenticeship, college, community, university, and work. Co-op is most commonly presented as a double credit option for grade 11, 12, and 12 plus students, but different co-op models also exist. Students begin in class where they receive 20 to 25 hours of pre-placement learning before transitioning into their work placement. Throughout the semester, students participate in integration days back at their school to share their experiences, further develop their knowledge of successful workplace practices and employment policies, and build on their co-op learning plan. Where can students do their co-op placement? The sky's the limit. Students can complete a placement in person with any suitable and willing employer whose business is within a reasonable geographic distance for the students to get to, or through a virtual placement. In each case, the co-op teacher conducts an assessment before the student begins to ensure that the opportunity is safe, appropriate, and offers a valuable learning experience for the student. How can students find a placement? Students may actively seek out their own employers for a co-op experience and/or work with their co-op teacher to find a placement that meets their learning goals and needs. Students are responsible for their own transportation to and from in-person placements. So why would a student take co-op, and what benefits does it bring to both the student and the employer? Let's hear from some Halton District School Board co-op students, educators, and employers to learn more.
I believe co-op is a super important subject for students to experience because it provides them with real-world, show up or get fired structure and experience that allows them to determine what they may want to do in the future.
I think the biggest difference between work and school is that in school I have plenty of time to absorb what I've learned and then apply to an assignment or a test. However, in the work, I don't have that much time just for learning. Learning through observation is very critical.
You've heard that expression that if you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life. We have a lot of kids even just coming back and saying it's much different than going to school in that they're excited to do it every day, much more excited than going to a regular classroom.
I got to learn about how hands-on engineering works with devices and technology, expanding my knowledge by a lot. I know certain paths I can follow now in university.
We repair anything that has a power button. So he got an opportunity to see what are the components look like inside of a particular phone, what are the components look like on a computer, and he was able to repair them and gain a very good knowledge repairing them.
I think co-op assists students to build essential future workplace skills, such as time management or even interview techniques. It can help students to better understand employer expectations, as well as provide the chance to have a unique opportunity to explore personal strengths.
It's not just a regular classroom, it's an environment where you are learning and developing practical skills. You build your confidence and get to know yourself in a work environment. You never know, you might find a passion for an unexpected career.
My business is a great place for students to learn about the equestrian field in general. My business mainly offers horse boarding and riding lessons, but during the placement hours, there are opportunities to see other professionals in the industry, such as veterinarians, equine nutritionists, farriers, and the list goes on.
In my regular workday, I'll be sitting at the reception desk and taking appointments, doing triage, for example, taking patients' physicals, weights, height, blood pressure, and heart rate.
My advice for a student who's thinking about taking co-op would definitely be shoot your shot. Co-op you can't really miss. It's always a win-win situation, whether you have an interest that you're thinking about but aren't too sure.
I really encourage high school students to take this opportunity and to take this seriously. It's not just passing time. Learn, and it will help you eventually in your future.
If everything you've heard about co-op has made you interested in taking some next steps, what should you do? Talk to your guidance counselor and co-op teacher about the cooperative education program in your school. Talk about possible placements and how it might fit into your pathway plan. Speak to other students in your school that have completed a cooperative education placement. Where did they do their co-op? What did they learn from it? And what sort of advice do they have to make the most out of your co-op experience? Select co-op at course selection time. You can find this under Guidance and Career Education in My Blueprint. Give some consideration to where you would like to do your co-op experience. Consider how you will get there and what you would like to get out of your experience and how it will help prepare you for your future or post-secondary pathway. Co-op is a highly experiential, real-world opportunity to test drive a career that may be part of your future while earning high school credits in the process. What an amazing opportunity. We wish you much success in your cooperative education journey.